गुरु प्यारी साध संगत जीओ, वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। सिख मिशनरी सोसाइटी सिंगापुर की तरफों, सेंटर सिख गुरुद्वारा बोर्ड की तरफों आप सारिਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਨਿੱਜੀ ਜੀ ਆਇਆਂ। Thank you very much for joining us in this evening session. As we are celebrating Guru Nanak Padshah Gurupurab on 19th of November, and we started a lecture series on Guru Nanak Padshah's 3 pillars: Naam Japna, Kirt Karni and Vand Chakna. So today is our second session on his second pillar, Kirt Karni. In our last session, we discussed about Naam Japna. Why Guru Nanak Padshah gave us Naam Japna, because this was the command of Vaheguru to Guru Nanak Padshah. And why Guru gave this command? Because he wanted us to liberate from the negativity. He wanted to give us a life full of bliss, full of happiness. This was the mission of Vaheguru, because we are disconnected with Vaheguru, and through Naam we can connect ourselves with the Almighty, with the Satguruji. So today is our second session on Kirta Karo. So these three are interlinked, Sadh Sangat. We cannot disconnect Naam Japna from Kirt Karni and Kirt Karna from Vand Chakna. These three are interlinked. So before starting today's presentation, if I ask you a very simple question, would you like to become Satyar or Gurmukh or Brahm Gyani? Because we all are walking on the path of Sikhi. Would you like to become a Satyar? Because the first condition, the first question which Guru Nanak Padshah gave us, give Satyara hoiye. How to become truthful? What is your answer? I am very sure everybody will say that definitely we want to achieve the ultimate spiritual goal of our life. And I give you a second option. Okay, so with Vaheguru's grace, we can obtain this. But the reason is, if we really want to obtain it, we need to leave this world. While living in society, while doing our house duties, we cannot fulfill it. Then how do you feel? ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਜੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਮਨ ਚ ਆ ਜਾਏ ਕਿ ਕਿਰਤ ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ we cannot obtain this ultimate goal, then what will happen? What kind of feeling will come to our mind? Before discussing this Kirt Karni, we need to understand in which scenario, in which circumstances Guru Nanak Padshah gave us this beautiful concept of Kirt Karni. When I was preparing for these lessons, I was contemplating on Guru Nanak Padshah Bani. So in my humble understanding, three concepts came. In the first concept, when Guru Nanak Padshah was discussing with the Jogi, so Jogi, they were a very dominant cult, dominant sect of which were living in India. They have different headquarters at different places, and they don't believe in Kirta Karni. For them, Kirt was an obstacle on the path of spirituality. This was the one concept. And second was the society, the people who were the backbone of our society, and among those they were ruling class, they were bureaucrat, they were administrator, even the religious leaders were included in that list. So but majority of them was dishonest and they have become corrupt. So Guru Nanak Padshah ne ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ guide ਕੀਤਾ. And in the third category, because I am talking about Guru Nanak Padshah Bani ki kinna context de vich Guru Nanak Padshah di Bani sanu samjhaunਦੀ hai. It guides us in three different dimensions. In the first category, Guru Nanak Padshah was telling those who don't believe in Kirt, and in the second category, Guru Nanak Padshah guided those people who were backbone of a society, the ruling class, bureaucrat, religious leader, even the judiciary system. And in the third category, there were people, common people like us, who are doing Kirt, but they overindulge in the Kirt. They have forgotten the name of Vaheguru Ji. Guru Nanak Padshah ne itna nu apne vakhre vakhre tarike naal samjhaya. He guided all these three different classes in different ways. First of all, we will discuss about yogi. In Shri Guru Granth Sahib, there are many verses where Guru Nanak Padshah talk about yoga, about yogis, what kind of yoga we should do, what kind of yogi we should become in our life. And there is a very beautiful Bani in Ram Kali Rag Siddh Ghost. The entire Bani is a discussion between Guru Nanak Padshah and the yogi. Even in Japji Sahib, there are 4 paudis, Munda, Santok, Saram, Pat, Chori, which start from that paudi. There are 4 paudis which are linked with the yogis. So it means they were dominated cult, and their center was has been established everywhere in Indian subcontinent. They had a lot of influence on the people, and in their ideology, in their worldview, they were very clear. A person who is living in the society, who is a householder, he or she cannot obtain salvation. A person need to live his family life, and it was in their principle, in their doctrines. A yogi cannot engage himself in any kind of occupations. And they clearly mention a worldly being cannot obtain salvation, and the people who do kirt, they are lower than the yogis. So they created this kind of division in the society, and Guru Nanak Padshah, he engaged with them in a long discussion at many times. So when Guru Nanak Padshah established Kartarpur Sahib, and he took off his Udasi attires and he wore a attire of a normal human beings, during that time Guru Nanak Padshah went to Achal Batala. This is a place in Punjab. Now it is Achal Batala, mean Batala. So Guru Nanak Padshah went there during the fair of Shivratri, because Guruji knew that many yogi will come and again he can engage in discussion with them. When they saw Guru Nanak Padshah, he was wearing a simple attire, the attire of a normal human being. They questioned Guru Nanak Padshah, and Bhai Gurdas ji mentioned about it. Mela sun Shivrat da Baba Achal Batale ai. When Baba ji knew about that there is a fear of Shivratri, Guru Padshah went to Achal Batala, and here what happened? There was a person, there was a yogi, his name was Pangarnath. Pangarnath questioned Guru Nanak Padshah, puche jogi Pangarnath, तुहें दुध विच क्यों कांजी पाई, फिटिया चाटा दुध दा, रिड़किया मक्खन हाथ ना आई. He used a metaphor, why you put vinegar in the milk, means previously we saw you are wearing a saint attire, now you are wearing a householder attire, means why you became a householder. Now you have contaminated, spoiled your life, you cannot obtain salvation. This was question asked by Pangarnath to Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Now we can understand the mindset of these people, and they were very dominated in Indian subcontinent. Means they were telling people, your kirt is an obstacle in the way of spirituality. This is a very long, wow, I don't want to discuss about it. But Guru Nanak Padshah replied Pangarnath in a very beautiful way. Sasangadi, you can read by yourself this war. This is the first war and 40 paudi by Guru Das Ji. And Guru Nanak Padshah gave this ideology to the spiritual people. He questions their worldview, and Guru Nanak Padshah replied them, Guru Peer Sadaye Mangan Jai. This is very beautiful. You call yourself, you are a guru, you are a spiritual master, you are a teacher, but if the worldly people are so bad, you consider them, they are lower than you, then why you people go to their home for begging? बड़ा गुरु पातशाह दा एक विवेक बुद्ध वाला प्रश्न है. If they are so bad, why you go to their home? Why you beg your food, your belonging from them? गुरु पीर सदाए मंगन जाए ताके मूल ना लगिए पाए. Don't you ever touch their feet, who call themselves we are spiritual leader, but at the same time they were begging from the people. So when Guru Nanak Padshah knew about their worldview, Guru Padshah challenged them, and he made kirt compulsory in Sikhi. So this is Guru Nanak Padshah worldview. A person without being a kirti cannot obtain मुक्ति अकॉर्डिंग टू गुरु नानक पातशाह कि कैनॉट ਇਹਦਾ ਕੀ ਆ ਕਿ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਦੇ ਰਸਤੇ ਦਾ ਪੰਧ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ ਉਹ they may obtain mukti but is not following Guru Nanak Patsha way of life. So Guru Nanak Patsha made kirt divine. ਇਹ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਦੇ ਥਾਟ ਦੀ ਬਿਊਟੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਕਿਰਤੀ can be a spiritual person. So Guru Nanak Patsha ਨੇ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਨਵੀਂ ਆਈਡੀਓਲੋਜੀ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਦਿੱਤੀ and in the second category ਜਿਹੜੇ bureaucrats ਸੀ the people who are in ruling class who are holding good high positions. So Guru Nanak Patsha mentioned about them in his Bani le ditte bin rahe na koe raja nyao kare hath hoye kahe khudai na mane koe. He's talking about corruption. Even in modern Punjab we still believe when we really want to do something ki le de ke kam makalo means people believe that we cannot resolve our any issue until we give bribe to the officers. And the same thing was happening in Guru Nanak Patsha's time means people were not honest. Dishonesty has crept into their occupation, into their business, into their blood. Le ditte bin rahe na koi. No one live without give and take. Everyone believe in bribe. Raja nyao kare hath hoye. The bureaucrats administer justice only when if their palms are greased means they ask for bribe. Kahe khudai na mane koi. People talk about God but they don't believe in God. They don't trust in God. They had no ਭਰੋਸਾ ਕਿ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੇਖ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਅੱਗੋਂ ਦੇਖੇ ਪਿੱਛੋਂ ਦੇਖੇ ਤੁਝ ਤੇ ਕਹਾਂ ਛੁਪਾਵੇ. When the people do anything wrong, they always escape from society. But in Gurbani's understanding, people cannot escape from Vaheguruji. There is a poet, Allama Iqbal, and he wrote a very beautiful poem. मिट जाए गुनाहों का तसव्वुर अगर हो यकीन के खुदा देख रहा है. There would be no any crime if we really trust keep भरोसा that Vaheguru is really watching us. He is within us. ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਮਾੜਾ ਕੰਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ. And this thing was happening during Guru Nanak Patsha time and unfortunately the country where he lived in the Indian subcontinent the practice is still going on. And further he mentioned Manas Murat Nanak Naam Karni Kutta Dar Farman. We are human beings. We are in the forms of human beings, but our behavior, our actions are like animals. In reality, people are behaving like butchers, like dogs. They are plundering the people. They are looting them. They were doing kirt, but there was no honesty in their kirt. And Guru Nanak Patsha told them, "Hak paraya nanka usuvar uskaye." क्योंकि आज भी डाइट ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਬੜਾ ਵੱਡਾ ਪ੍ਰਸ਼ਨ ਹੈਗਾ. A person should be vegetarian or non-vegetarian. And Guru Nanak Patsha used this example to tell the people because mostly people believe as for a Hindu to eat beef is unholy, is a profane act, and to eat pork for a Muslim is a blasphemous act. But Guru Nanak Patsha told them ki paraya hak khana mein to take whatever rightful belongs to another is also a sinful act. कि कला डाइट ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਐਮਫਸਾਈਜ਼ ਨਾ ਕਰੋ ਆਪਣੇ ਕੰਡਕਟ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਵੀ ਐਮਫਸਾਈਜ਼ ਕਰੋ. People are becoming religious just by focusing on their diet, but in their conduct they are looting people. They are keeping an eye on another belongings. So that's why Gurbani explains सच्चो उरे सबको ऊपर सच अचार. Truth is higher than everything, but higher still is truthful living. So this is Guru Nanak Patsha ideology for those who were backbone of a society, but they were looting people. They look like human beings, but their behavior was like butchers. They were depriving the rights of people by asking bribe. Even the religious leader, Guru Nanak Patsha ne ਉਹਨਾਂ ਬਾਰੇ ਵੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਬਾਣੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿਹਾ ਆ ਕਾਜੀ ਹੋਏ ਕੇ ਬਹਿ ਨੇ ਆਏ ਤੇਰੇ ਤਸਬੀਹ ਕਰੇ ਖੁਦਾਏ ਵੱਡੀ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਹੱਕ ਗਵਾਏ ਜੇ ਕੋਈ ਪੁੱਛੇ ਤਾਂ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਸੁਣਾ. Qadi, he is talking about a Muslim judge who dispense justice. Guru Nanak Patsha explained फेरे तस्बीह करे खुदाए. You meditate on the name of God by showing your rosary, but in reality ਵੱਡੀ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਹੱਕ ਗਵਾਏ ਕਿ ਤੂੰ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦਾ ਹੱਕ ਮਾਰਦਾ ਆ. When somebody give you bribe and when somebody question to your judgment, you always misinterpret Islamic law, which is not right. So there are many words in Gurbani where Guru Nanak Padsha talk about those people who were the backbone of a society, but they have become corrupt. And Guru Nanak Padsha showed them the right way. कि परमात्मा च यकीन रखो, अपने आचार नु सच्चा करो. Now the third category, we all come, majority of the people we come in this category. Guru Nanak Padsha gave a divine interpretation to different occupation in his Bani. Because when we do a work, what happened? We overindulge in a work and we forgot the name of Vaheguruji. So that's why Guru Padsha gave different interpretation, divine interpretation to different occupation in his Bani. So jado asi Bani padange, then we can find these beautiful verses. And I will just share 1 or 2 or 3 examples with you. When Guru Nanak Padsha talked to a trader, Guruji used the terminology of trading. Guruji used the words of trading and he tell the people your kirt should be divine. ਜਦੋਂ ਕਿਰਤ ਡਿਵਾਈਨ ਹੋਏਗੀ, so this is very important. ਸਿੱਖੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿਰਤ ਕੱਲੀ honest ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ, ਕਿਰਤ divine ਵੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ, because it was given by Guru Nanak Padsha. Add ਪਾਠ ਕਰਨਾ is a divine act for us. Similarly, kirt is also a divine act for everybody. And Guru Nanak Padsha explained to a trader, सच्चा वखर नाम है, सच्चा व्यापारा, लाहा नाम संसार है, गुरुमति विचारा. The Lord's name, Vaheguru's name is the true merchandise. And he, सच्चा व्यापारा, and 2 is the trade of Vaheguru's name. Laha naam sansar hai, gurumati vichara. Laha is the profit. Laha lena hai. We many times we use this word in Gurbani, in our daily vocabulary. We are here to get profit of Vaheguru name. Laha naam sansar hai. The naam is the only profit in this world. Contemplate on it. This is Guru's wisdom. Must contemplate on it. So in this way, Guru Nanak Padsha, whenever he talks to a person, he used the terminology, vocabulary of the person in which he ਜਿਹਦੇ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਕੰਮ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੋਏ, ਜਿਸ ਆਕੂਪੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹ ਵੜਿਆ ਹੋਏ. ਅੱਗੇ ਕੀ ਆ, ਜਦੋਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਕਿਸੇ ਐਜੂਕੇਟਡ ਪਰਸਨ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਸੋ ਪੜਿਆ ਸੋ ਪੰਡਤ ਬੀਨਾ, ਗੁਰ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਕਰੇ ਵਿਚਾਰ. Who is truly educated, who is truly scholar, who contemplate on Gurbani Shabad. So ਸਾਨੂੰ ਵਿਚਾਰਨ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਹੈ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, ਕਿ sometime when people do a work or business, a job, ਇਹ ਸਾਡੇ ਮਨ ਦਾ ਸੁਭਾਅ ਆ, we forget Vaheguru's name. We indulged in totally in business or occupation and ਅਸੀਂ ਪ੍ਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦੀ ਪਰਵਾਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ. So when we look at Gurbani, Guru Nanak Padsha ਨੇ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ different occupations ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦਿਆਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ. Just for example, ਜੇ ਅੱਜ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ modern time ਚ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਨਾ, he must say that by the cryptocurrency of truth, as antivirus spoil our computers, similarly our voices are like virus, and we need to download the antivirus of Naam in our body. So ਸਾਨੂੰ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਨੇ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ examples ਦੇ ਕੇ ਸੱਚੀ ਕਿਰਤ ਬਾਰੇ ਸਮਝਾਉਣਾ ਸੀ. And Guru Nanak Padsha explained, so padaya so pandit bina gur shabd kare vichar. Who is truly educated, who is highly educated, because most of the time education makes a person arrogant. So Guru Padsha ne at the same time, you need to connect yourself with the divine. You need to ponder on the Guru's Shabad. So padaya so pandit bina gur shabd kare vichar. He alone is educated and he alone is a wise pandit, a scholar who contemplates the words of the Guru's Shabads. So now Guru Nanak Padsha made a link between Kirt and Naam Japna. A person should focus on internal and external Kirt. Internal Kirt is for our soul and external Kirt is for our body to survive in this world. So both kind of progress is very important in our life. So when Guru Nanak Patsha talks to a farmer, he used the terminology of farming. Manhali kirsani karni, saram pani tan khet, naam beed santokh suhaga, rakh gripi ves. Manhali kirsani karni. So Guru Patsha using the terminology of farming. Make your mind the farmer, good deeds the farm, modesty the water, and your body the field. Naam beej, let the Lord Naam be the seed, Santokh Suhaga, contentment the plow, and your humble dress is the fence. Rakh garibi ves. कि इंसान किरत करदा होया भी रब नूं याद रखे, as गुरबाणी explains, नामा कहे तिलोचना मुक्ते राम समाल, हाथ पांव कर काम सब चीत निरंजन नाम. कि हाथां पैरां दे नाल, look at that nature, everything is working. हर चीज, even the birds, the animals, nobody is free in this world. And ਇਹ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਦੀਆਂ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਦੀਆਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ ਨਾ, ਕਿ how Guru Nanak Patsha connect us with the kirt and with the naam. As I mentioned, we cannot separate these three pillars. These are interlinked. Now we will discuss about Guru Nanak Patsha's life from his Janam Sakhi. We always see even Guru Nanak Patsha, he himself did job farming as being a founder of a religion. At Kartarpur Sahib for 15-16 years, he did farming. He did job for 14 years at Sultanpur Lodi. And sometimes it becomes difficult. Honest living might be challenging for us. Because when we are in such an environment where most of the people are corrupt, and ਉੱਥੇ ਫਿਰ ਬੰਦੇ ਨੂੰ honest ਰਹਿਣਾ, it is really very challenging for that person. When our peers are not honest, then it becomes very difficult for an honest person to work in that environment. The same thing happened with Guru Nanak Patsha when he joined Modi Khana at Sultanpur Lodi. We know about Tera Sakhi, but what happened before this Sakhi, that is very important for us to understand. The Janam Sakhi Sodhi Meherban mentioned about it. I am just sharing the gist of that Sakhi. नानक जी आप दयानतदार, किसी दा किछ ले नाही, होरस दा हक गवाए नाही, धर्मो धर्मे खर्च चलाए, अगे जे लोग पिछे लागे फिरते, हक ना पावते ते सब्बे हक पहुंचे, सब दुआए देने जी या खुदाए, तू नानक दा भला कर, बाबे जी की बदी कोई ना करे, सब कोई नेकी ही करे. This is old classical Punjabi of Janam Sakhi tradition. Sakhikar explains when Guru Nanak Patsha joined Modi Khana, because he was so humble, so honest, he gave the right to the people. Whatever they share, Guru Nanak Patsha did his job very honestly, and people started praising him. And they compared Guru Nanak Patsha with the previous officer. ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪਿਛਲੇ officers na, they were corrupt, and this new officer is so kind, so honest. He never take anything from anybody. And they started praying for Guru Nanak for Guru Nanak Patsha to Vaheguru ji, sabbe duaye dene ja khudaye tu Nanak da bhala kar. Bless means this, how Guru Nanak Patsha made his relationship with the people through his honesty. This is very important. And what happened, and his peers was not happy with Guruji. They started complaining against Guru Nanak Patsha. Whenever they checked the account was always right, because Guru Nanak Patsha shared his salary, which was in the form of grain, with the needy. He gives to the needy people. So, it to kehn to bhav ki hega saad sangat, it might be challenging for us. Aaj vi in modern time, okay, ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਮਾਨਦਾਰੀ ਨਾਲ job ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, there must be some challenge. But don't change your nature, don't change your behavior, because Guru Nanak Patsha gave us example of honest living by doing his job at Modi Khana. And we know about the other Sakhi, the Sakhi of Pai Lalo and Malkapa Goji. This is very important for us to understand. We know about this Sakhi, and there are many pictures in every Gurdwara where Guru Nanak Patsha is squeezing two breads. एक चो खून निकल रहा है, एक चो दूध निकल रहा. And this Sakhi took place at Aminabad. This Gurdwara Rodi Sahib is built there in Pakistan. The message behind this Saki is very, very important and very beautiful. What happened? We know there was a chief of that region. His name was Malik Pago. And when Guru Nanak Padshah started his Udasi, he stopped at Pai Lalo's home. Pai Lalo, he was a carpenter. We need to understand कि Guru Nanak Padshah ने केदे घर च stay किया. Because in modern time, ਸਾਡੇ ਮਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਾ complex ਪਏ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ. There are many complex in our mind. Sometimes we think this occupation is lower, this occupation is higher. The status of occupation is deeply rooted into our mind. But drill ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ. But Guru Nanak Padshah ਦਾ concern occupation ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ. His concern was with the nature of the occupation, with the living, how the people are doing his occupation, with honesty or with dishonesty. And Guru Nanak Padshah embraced Pai Lalo, and he gave honor to that person who are considered a lower caste people, and his task, his work was considered lower in the society. Guru Nanak Padshah embraced him. At the same time, when he refused the invitation of Malik Pago, he told us, don't even keep a relationship with those who are earning their bread by sucking the blood of people. इस आखी दा बहुत डूंगा अर्थ हैगा. It has a deeper meaning. कि कल्ली किरत नहीं करनी सच्ची, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਸੰਬੰਧ ਨਹੀਂ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਤ ਸੱਚੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ. Don't keep any relationship with those who are earning is not pure, not true, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਸੱਚੀ ਕਿਰਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ. So this thing happens, Sangat. Sometimes what people do, they earn their bread, they earn their money through illegitimate way. And what they do, then they start offering to the different religious places. Guru Nanak Padshah kade vi inna cheezan naal khush nahi honge. He see the intent of a person. Ye kamai kinda, we always say dasan nohan di kamai honi chahidi hai. ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਹੋਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ, ਦਸਾਂ ਨੋਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਹੋਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ, which is very important. So in this way, Guru Nanak Padshah in his Bani, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ 3 ਤਰੀਕਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ he firstly engaged in dialogue with the yogi to challenge their worldview. A kirti can be an enlightened person. Kirti is not an obstacle in the path of spirituality. And he made it compulsory for Sikhs. Kirti is just not a normal thing. It is a divine act for us. So ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੌਬ ਮਿਲੇ, must thanks to ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ. It is not just a simple duty or job for us. As to do part is a divine act for a Sikh, similarly to do kirt is a divine act for a Sikh. And in the second category, the people who are backbone of any society, mean bureaucrat, ruling class, judiciary system, they should be honest, because with them we can establish a healthy society. ਜੇ society ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ corruption ਹੋਏਗੀ, the people cannot survive. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਹੱਕ ਬਹੁਤ ਮਾਰੇ ਜਾਣਗੇ. And we know about the reality, what is happening in the world. The country where the government's ruling class bureaucrats are honest, they are much happier than those people who are living in those countries where the system is very poor. And the last, this is for our reflection. A person who works an honest living earns self-respect, dignity and honor. ਇਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਕੁਝ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਆ. The moment ਜਦੋਂ ਕੋਈ ਇਨਸਾਨ, when the person do dishonest thing, ਉਸ time ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ what happens, ਆ ਸੰਗਤ ਦੀ, can a person sleep peacefully at the night? Just for example, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕੋਈ ਗਲਤ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਜਾਂ dishonest way ਦੇ ਨਾਲ earn ਕਰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ, they even cannot sleep. They cannot live a peaceful life. People in different occupation not only earn for themselves but also contribute to society. Look at this COVID-19 situations. How much our doctors, our nurses, hospitals, and all the scientists who were busy in the research of vaccinations, how much effort they put. Day and night they serve humanity. Sometimes a kirt can be challenging for us, but the real soldier, they never leave it. अपनी हिम्मत नहीं हारते, वो हमेशा सोसाइटी च रह के इन्हां चीज़ां दे नाल लड़ते आ। ते वाहिगुरु अगे अरदास करिए सारे कि जिन्हां ने भी इस कोविड के दौरान whoever contributed through their services, परमात्मा उन्होंने हमेशा चढ़दी कला विच रखे। Honest living may not fulfill all our worldly desires, however, it does bring contentment, peace, and satisfaction. So this is our real earning. And for 6, honest living is a divine act. That's why it is linked with the Naam. That's why Guru Nanak Padsha gave divine interpretations of different occupation in his Bani. So there is Pandit, there are scholars, there is the farming, potters, goldsmith, बहुत सारे शब्द हैगे आ. Whenever we will reflect on Bani, we will find the beauty of Gurbani. कि खत्ती कार करदियां साडा ध्यान हमेशा परमात्मा दे नाल, our attention, our focus should be on Vaheguru, whatever we are doing in this world. When the Kirt is divine, by default it will become honest. So Sasangat ji, our next lecture will be on Vand Chakna. Then we will together contemplate on the 3 pillars, and we will try to go deeper into these 3 pillars. They इन्हां नूं कदी भी disconnect नहीं कर सकते असीं. These are interlinked. We cannot say I believe in Naam Japna but I don't believe in Kirt. I just believe in Vand Chakna but honest living is not important for me. Everything is interlinked and everything is important, and this is the command of Guru Nanak Padsha. Today Guru Gobind Singh Padsha da Jyoti Jyot vi hega, and when we read about his 52 commands which was given by Guru Gobind Singh Padsha, the first command was Dharam di Kirt Karni. It was about Kirt, and it should be the Dharam di Kirt, righteousness. इन्नियां को बेनतियां प्रवान करनियां साध संगत जी, होइयां भुल्लां दी खिमा. Now if you have any question about today's sessions, you can ask in the chat or you can raise your hand. If you want to give any remarks, then you can raise your hand and I will unmute you. Ji. If you have any question, please, you can ask in the chat box. Pandit Kirpal, can you unmute yourself, please?
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. I think the one thing that hit me today is that what you said last, that the 3 pillars cannot be separated. They overlap each other. I think sometimes we tend to look at them differently, Naam Karna, Jap Kirt Karna. But I mean, although I know the 3 pillars, but it never sort of hit me until today that actually they are overlapping. And also the Kirt Karna, you said, is both internal and external. That is actually again something that you know and yet not know, if you know what I mean. You know it, okay, but not really known. Hadn't quite reflected on that. And I also feel very strongly that much as we say that truthful living and higher learning, by God, it is difficult to follow. Yeah, it's just so difficult. My one problem is I think I know a little bit of what the principles, but the challenge is not to know them, but the challenge is how to implement them in your daily life, right? And I think that's what I think I always have a big challenge as to, how and where and when do I actually implement it in my own daily life. That's very important to me. Thank you, Ji.
Thank you, Banji. Thank you very much for your thoughts and for your views. Yeah. Dr. Kuldeep, can you unmute yourself, please?
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Yes, I think Kirpal and Ji has expressed my own personal thoughts as well. You have given a very, very insightful lecture on Kirt Karni, which we always take in isolation. ਸਾਡੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਹਾਂ 3 tenets of Sikhi, 3 pillars of Sikhi. What are they? Yes. Naam japna, kirt karni, vand chakna. They all seem to be so simple, so isolated, and easy to attain. But yes, like Kirpal Panji said, and as you have explained so successfully, all these 3 pillars are intertwined, and not one exists without the other. And I like the way you first started off with the history, the background, from which Guru Nanak Dev Ji studied all these issues and how he managed to give us very, very sort of huge lessons on living an honest life, living a life connected with divinity, and living a life with people, Sangha de naal jodna. And then at the same time, we are sort of dwelling on the Lord. And at the same time, we are doing our daily duties of farming, hoeing, and any other kind of duties. So it is a very, very lovely lecture. And you have brought up many, many good points. Doing kirt is divine. Yes, there's divinity in kirt. When we are doing kirt, we are connected with the Lord. We are connected with the people. We are doing kirt with, honesty. And of course, when we are doing all these things, of course, there are challenges. It is not easy to be a good human being when there is so much of temptation. It is not easy when we have to satisfy our peers and we have to work with others. Doing kirt is not easy at all. Neither did Guru Nanak Dev Ji find it easy living an Ucha Sucha Jivana. So I think, yes, I have learned a lot from today's lecture, and associated kirt now with Naam Japana and Vand Chakana. I think that's going to come up. I'm beginning to see that they are so intertwined in a tight thread, and through which this is how we have to sort of intertwine our own life as well on these 3 principles. Then we can get some kind of a divinity within ourselves. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Thank you very much, Panji, for your insightful thoughts. And you re-emphasized on Panji Kripal's thought as well. ठीक है जी, ये मेरे लिए लर्निंग हो जाती है ना. सो जब लग दुनिया रही है नानक की सुनिए कुछ कहिए. ठीक है, इट्स बोथ वे लर्निंग. थैंक यू वेरी मच Panji. Satsanga ji, if you have any question, you can ask in the chat box, please. Panji Hardeep, can you unmute yourself, please?
हाँ जी, वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. हाँ जी, ਦੋਵੇਂ ਭੈਣਾਂ ਨੇ ਠੀਕ ਕਿਹਾ ਹੈ. ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਕਹਿਣ ਲੱਗੀ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਟੈਂਪਟੇਸ਼ਨ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ ਜਦੋਂ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, ਆਕੂਪੇਸ਼ਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, ਤੇ ਡੈਫੀਨਿਟਲੀ ਟੈਂਪਟੇਸ਼ਨ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ. ਮੇਰੇ ਖਿਆਲ ਜੇ ਡਿਵਿਨਿਟੀ ਹੋਵੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, then they should think twice. Are they doing an honest thing or are they not doing an honest thing? Are they doing this honest thing? It should make them think if they have some spirituality in them. I think Guruji wanted that in them, so that with spirituality, it will lead them to do an honest job. Because job which ਸਾਰੇ ਲੋਕ cheat ਵੀ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ. ਕੋਈ ਵੀ job ਹੋਵੇ, cheat ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ, ਕਈ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ cheating ਹੈਗੀ ਆ. So ਇਹਦੇ opposite ਤਾਂ dishonest ਹੈ ਨਾ. So ਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਨੇ I think spirituality ਲਿਆ ਕੇ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਥੋੜਾ ਹੋਰ deep ਸੋਚ ਕੇ ਕਿਰਤ ਕਰਨੀ ਆ. ਜੇ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਕੀ ਵੀ ਕਮਾਈ ਆ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਉਨੀ ਤੇ ਰਹੋ. So that is important, that we should know that and not try to be ਦੂਜਿਆਂ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਤੇ ਫਿਰ cheating ਕਰਨੀ. ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਉਹ dishonest ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ. So good lecture, thank you. As you gave the history behind it, ਕਿ ਦੂਜੇ ਯੋਗੀ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਸੀ, ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਕਿਉਂ ਇਹ ਕਿਰਤ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਬਹੁਤ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਸ ਰੱਖੀ. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ
Vaheguru
ਕੀ
Ji ki
ਫਤਿਹ
Fateh. Thank you very much, Benji, for your thoughts. Jivan Virji asking, it's the execution in real world to keep the discipline and role model values that differentiates Gurmukh versus Manmukh. Even more important in Kaljug. That's very true, Ji. That's why. So Manmukh is sitting within us, Gurmukh is sitting within us. Now we need to understand which is more important according to Gurbani. So Manmukh wali virti भी साडे अंदर heavy हो जाती है when we use our own intellect and we forget Vaheguru's wisdom, Gurbani's wisdom. Ji. Thank you, Virji. Thank you very much. Okay, one Panji, she raised her hand. Okay. Just 1 minute. Panji, can you unmute yourself? Dalvinder Panji? Dalvinder Panji, you raise your hand. Would you like to ask something or would you like to give any remarks? हो सकता है Panji को. Okay. Gurcharan Virji, Gurcharan Singh Turji, would you like to unmute yourself, please? Would you like to share something? Okay. Deep Virji, can you unmute yourself, please?
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ
ਫਤਿਹ
ਕੀ
ਅਪਿੰਦਰ
ਫਤਿਹ।
ਜੀ a very interesting, deep and insightful lecture, and the Panjis have given a very good summary of the key points. I will not be repeating those. What I would like to share is the two close and outstanding points which I personally got myself affected. One is truth is higher than everything, but higher still is truthful living. Secondly, and the very close relationship between honest living and the name of God. I think here the Pankti, Haath Pao Kar Kaam Sab Cheet Naranjan Nal is a good summary of these two close relationships, both in work, honest living, and the name of God, as well as truthful living and higher living. And I agree with Kripa and both Kuldeep that the toughest challenge is always to implement fully this into our daily living. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.
Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh. So that's why Guru Patsha gave us Ardas ki whenever we face any difficulty, any challenge, must do Ardas, because we are human beings, we are limited and Vaheguru is unlimited. So thank you, Virji. Thank you for your wonderful thoughts. Last but not least, can I unmute Sardul Virji? I am unable to find you. Just wait. Okay.
Of course, and yeah, that's true. Please, I believe that. So I can reflect.
Sardul Virji, can you unmute yourself, please?
Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh. Thank you, Apinder Ji, for a very, very enlightening and a very wonderful sharing. It actually has opened up a lot of our insights into our very narrow thoughts. You see a lot of interpretations on the internet and all that always relates Kirti Karni as honest earning. So we are only limiting it, and most of the time we think that it's only limited to our work, for example. But you have highlighted and make it very clear that the entire concept of Kirti Karni is actually on a wider spectrum of an honest living. So my takeaway today is basically that they are all interlinked, as you say, because to have a proper Nam Japna and connectivity with the divine, we need to put in very sincere and honest effort. So Kirti Karna is basically that sincere and honest effort that we are putting in to do the self-realization of divine virtues. And I think Guru Nanak Ji has made this very clear that our birth is a divine gift. And with the divine gift, we are all blessed with a lot of talent and natural skills. And we need to use this talent and skills to serve our role, to serve the universe with honesty and self-respect. So on this note, one of the key takeaways I have is that regardless of whatever the environment or situation we are, there's an analogy that we can use that if we accept truth and ourselves like oil, and like oil, you put it in water, even though you try to suppress it, depress it with more water, it will always afloat. So if we can put these concepts of Naam Japna and Kit Karna into our heart as a life challenge and make ourselves as an oil, I believe that we can stay afloat, although the challenges are immense, vast, and I think it is probably never ending. That's my simple take for today. Thank you for sharing, Apinder. Look forward to your next presentation. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki
Vaheguru Ji Ki
Fateh.
Fateh. Thank you, Virji. Thank you, Ji. You always use a very beautiful analogy. Today you use the water and oil. ठीक है जी. So ਇਹ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ oil ਦੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬਬਲ ਉੱਪਰ ਤਰ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਨਾ, ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਭਵਸਾਗਰ ਤਰਨਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਆਪਾਂ. Yes. Thank you very much, Satsang Ji, for your time. So ਕਦੀ ਵੀ always be grateful, thankful to Vaheguru Ji ਕਿ ਰੱਬ ਨੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਕਿਰਤ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ. Whenever we get okay, so even ਸਾਡੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਹੋਣ ਅੱਗੋਂ ਜਿਹੜੀ new generations ਹੋਣੀਆਂ, just tell them ਕਿ whenever they will get job or they are doing job, it does not a simple job, it is a divine duty, because as ਪਾਠ ਕਰਨਾ, ਵੰਡ ਛਕਣਾ is a divine hukum given by Guru Padshah. In the same way, this kirt karna is a divine command given by Guru Padshah. So that's why this is divine for us. So the moment when it become divine, by default it become honest. ਇੰਨੀਆਂ ਕੋ ਬੇਨਤੀਆਂ ਪ੍ਰਵਾਨ ਕਰਨੀਆਂ ਜੀ. ਫੋਨ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਵੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਅਨਮਿਊਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ ਜੀ. ਆਓ ਫਤਿਹ ਦੀ ਸਾਂਝ ਪਾਈਏ. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਜੀ.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ
ਫਤਿਹ. Thank you,
ਫਤਿਹ.
Master Ji.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ
Thank you.
ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ
Thank you, Ji.
ਮਾਸਟਰ ਜੀ।
Thank you, Ji. Thank you.